the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping, look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that.
Hi, and welcome to Training Thursday. I'm Amanda. Karina will be joining us in just a little bit, but today we're going to be showing you guys the chest press in 3 different variations. We have it with the machine, with the cables, and then with dumbbells. So with the machine, it's usually good for if you're just starting out working out, you're not too comfortable with the weights just yet. But most machines are all labeled, so you see what the exercise is called. You see all of the positions and the knobs on the machine that you need to adjust to your body, and then it also shows you the muscle group you'll be working and then how to actually do the exercise. What's really important is to make sure the seat is adjusted correctly on this piece and that you're not using your legs, it's just for assistance. For the chest press, you're working out your chest muscles and your triceps. The seat can be adjusted. Just pull up on the knob and then pull it up, or push it down. Make sure it locks into place when you're ready. When you're seated in it, your feet should be flat on the floor, and then you want this bar pretty horizontal to your chest. So down here is way too low for me. That's not really my chest, that's gonna mess up my shoulder joint. I'll bring it back up. So here we have this leg assistance. This is just to help push the weight away from you. If you notice here, I have to crank my shoulders back to get to the bar. So we want to push forward with our legs, then place our hands. Hand placement can be on top, or you can have a neutral grip here. It's just gonna add more triceps here. So we're gonna do a wider grip right now. So once you have your hands placed, go ahead and put your feet flat on the floor, and then you're going to do your chest press. So all the way out, and then come back. And breathing, you're going to breathe out on the push. So breathe out here, and breathe in. And back. Also on this machine, the weight stack is, if you can see that, it's by 10-pound increments. If you are ready to jump up weight, but maybe 10 pounds is too much, this knob right here will adjust for 5 pounds. So right now it's set on 0. If I push it down, that gives me 5 extra pounds of assistance instead of 10. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, the second exercise, it will be the chest press again, but using the cables.
The cable chest press is good for stabilization, core engagement, and angle adjustment.
Okay, so to use the cable chest press,
I'm like, okay.
there's a couple of different setups that you have to do with the equipment. The first one would be the angle that you have the cables at. So right now they're set in the low position. We're going to actually move them up just to about medium or chest height. To do that, you're just going to pull up on this blue knob and then raise it up to the height that you want it at. Inside there are numbers and little notches, so you will know that each side is even. I'll put it under 1 under 7.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so right here is about even with our chest height. The second thing you're going to do is make sure you set the weight evenly on both sides. What's really great with the cable is that it's independent on your arms. So if maybe your right hand is dominant and you can push more weight, it's a good way to kind of even them out. These weight stacks go in increments of 5 pounds, which is upper body's hard to jump to 10 pounds when you're ready to move with the weight. So being able to adjust with just 5 pounds is really nice. So go ahead, set your weight, and then you're going to get into position. So Karina's going to take the weight, she's going to step out away from the machine into a lunge position. Her front knee is going to be straight over her foot, not leaning forward. Her back leg is not going to be locked out, but it will be straight. And then she's going to keep her arms up high at chest height, palms facing the ground. And then core is going to be really tight. If I come up to her and I start pushing her, she should not wobble. So if I come up and push her, she should be able to hold this position really well. So then the chest press is the same as with the machine. She's going to push her hands forward, keep that core tight, and then come back to about 90. Don't bring your shoulders way far back. So go ahead, keep pushing. And then her breathing, you push out or exhale on the push. So she's going to exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Good. And then to finish, just going to walk it on back to the... Oh, independent? Okay, yeah. You also have the option to do independent arms. Like we said, one might be more dominant, you might need more work on one side. She can do one arm at a time. Okay, the second thing with this chest press, let's say that she wants to change it up. She just doesn't want to be here. She wants to take it from a higher position. We can raise up these pieces. And now she has chest press working the movement, the same movement, but from a different angle. So it's hitting that muscle group just a little differently. Good. And then we can go from low to high. Good. Okay, the third exercise is the dumbbell. The third exercise is a chest press again, but with dumbbells. So for that, we're going to need a flat bench. You can also do these on the ground if you need to. But a flat bench, and then two
dumbbells.
dumbbells.
You could try 3.
The difference with this exercise compared to the other two is it's going to take a lot more of your stabilizing muscles in your shoulder joint and your chest. So you need to make sure that you're prepared for that. It's going to be a larger range of motion. It's also a huge benefit to doing it with dumbbells. For this, Karina's going to lay all the way back on the bench. You want your feet flat on the ground, your back flat, and then her upper back as well touching as her head. So she starts in this top position. The movement is the same as the other two exercises. It's just going to be a lot more movement. So she's going to come down, lower her arms to about 90, and then push up. And back down. Her breathing, she's going to breathe out on the way up, and bring it back down. And come back up. What's really important when you're using free weights is if you're not comfortable with the weight or you don't feel like you have it, you need to make sure you have a spot. So if I'm going to be behind her, paying very close attention to what she's doing. And for these, you're going to hold her at the wrist and guide the weight. You don't have to lift it, you just guide it until she needs the assistance. And then to come up from this, she's going to bring the weights together, come to center, and then sit up with the weights. Not drop them on the ground. That will break the dumbbells and it can break your shoulders. So come sit up with the dumbbells and then set them down. Okay, so that was the chest press we showed you with the machine, with the cable, and with dumbbells.
Thanks for joining us for Training Thursday.
Bye.
I'll see you next week.